Greetings in the love and in the light of our infinite prime creator, the divine grid program. Namaste, namaskaram. Our thoughts are comprised of energy, which is frequency and vibration. All is energy. Therefore, our thoughts are part of the all. How we focus our thoughts, how we choose to focus our attention, rather. Because where attention goes, there energy flows. So the first item of consideration, the first item to be focused upon is your inner reality, your inner thoughts, that which you give your energy to. Be very particular about what you put your attention upon, because as you know, as we know, if you're an astute member of the ashram of Umbanda, you know that where we put our attention, when we put our attention on something, it will not be long before we are vibrating in harmony with what our attention is dwelling upon. Will not be long at all before you're vibrating at that same frequency of energy where your attention is. So place your attention, turn your gaze to lofty vision, if you will. We are vibrating in harmony with what we place our attention upon, and then creating more of it in our experience. All realities are real. All truths are true. Each one of us are choosing which reality we are experiencing right now, and in doing so, we are choosing which reality we are moving towards. So it is vitally important to not engage in the debate and arguing over what is true, what is not true. Reclaim your sovereignty, your consciousness, your mental hygiene, and focus upon your truth. That is all that really perhaps matters at this time. Not knowing who qualifies as negative Anunnaki or positive Anunnaki, none of that really matters. What truly matters is your truth, your vibration, your inner power, your inner strength. That is what ultimately is going to factor into your ascension, trust me. But don't become involved in arguing with egotistical people and their maniacal viewpoints, and it's not worth it. The energy is better kept to yourself and divvied among those items of that are worthy of your attention. It's a reality that this reality, everyone is not supposed to agree upon a consensus reality. That is what part of the lie has been. Source has imbued each of us with our own intellect, our own interest, if you will, inspired from the spark within that connects back to Source. All this crap that's been created through Hollywood, through mass entertainment, where everybody's entrained, this entrainment into the hologram, Hollywood hologram, movie focus, and it's all been meant to, at some level, subliminally shape attention. And if you understand what the Illuminati, the Dark Cabal, the Deep State, if you understand their occult knowledge, then you will see how all of this energy entrainment has, it's all part of their plan. But once you realize that, once you transcend that, you reclaim your own sovereignty, your one true reality that is yours. All right? Not everyone else's. You don't have to, it doesn't matter. You can, if you disagree, then walk your path. And if you have to walk the path of the solitude, the solitary Gandalf the Grey wizard, as Gandalf in Middle Earth was known, he was known as the Wanderer. He was the eternal pilgrim, Gandalf the Grey. But he was always, he went and spent time in the Shire, and then he would go on to Mirkwood and all that. He had people all over, but it was just these, it was a light touch. Everyone loved to see Gandalf because he was the gray. He was neither black nor white. He was the middle path. That is what the path of the Christ is. You walk the middle path. You don't let your energy stick to one thing or the other. You maintain your autonomy, your sovereignty, as it were. So it is vitally important to realize that what you want to experience, because if you're putting your attention upon something, then that is what will become your reality. That is how we are wizards, because we manifest what our thoughts, what our energy, what our realities that are comprised of our thoughts at any moment, at any time. That is how we are co-creators. That is how we are co-creators. And once we divest ourselves of the all world, the big world, mass media that is nothing but a cult to trap your attention, your awareness, you will learn to choose wisely, much as Gandalf the Grey, the wanderer. But remember, all who wander are not lost, my dear and esteemed viewer. It may seem, the person may seem a little out of it because, they're a little evasive, or they're not trying to engage you in debate. No, they're just practicing a wizardry 101, as it were. They're just summoning their inner wizard, and they're maintaining their path. They're not really trying to get down in the trenches with the dark ones in the lower 3D, where it's constantly good and evil, right and wrong, the duality. Oh, yeah. It's just, all it is meant to siphon off your energy. Now, you reclaim your sovereignty. You put on your cloak of gray. You take up your staff of knowledge, and you walk your path. Because all is energy in this world. This gross 3D is just this genetic vehicle, this meat puppet, meat suit container is the lowest of the energy, the 3D energy. And certainly once you realize that, you transcend that, and then your new earth is your focus, your mind, your energy that is maintained in a very pure conduit, flowing conduit back to source. Nothing attaches to that. So you just let it all go its way, and the sediment will settle into its darker dents, and and it will serve its purpose at the base of the sewer. But in the new earth, we don't have sewers. Everything is going to be all free flowing, all energy, gross. We're not going to need food and such. It'll all be light energy. So the sewers will be in the 3D world, and the higher running wizards will be, they'll be floating about and doing their own thing. So in this case, you should hit the subscribe button, leave this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment about how your path of wizardry is working out for you. Namaste. Namaskaram.